Hey up fellas, topic of discussion today is the new the Yamaha R6. They released the details and the pictures of it a couple of days ago or yesterday, don't know. Anyway, they've released it because they've been doing some teaser trailers for it, and well, I thought that the teasers were just for the fact that they've released a whole new ordering allocation for the R1M, which may have been it, and then and now they've brought out the new R6. They haven't released horsepower or anything like that, but they have released the fact that it's got 6 levels of traction control, riding modes, race ABS, titanium tank, so the tank's lighter, and a whole new design. So, and the design looks absolutely fantastic. It looks as nice as anything. Well, looks nicer than anything I've seen, apart from the Ducati. Let's get my story straight. Now, I can see where they're going with it, because they're bringing a lot of the stuff from the R1 onto the R6, which is fantastic. You know, a 600 with all the traction control and riding modes and race ABS and all that, which is great, really, because at the end of the day, in the UK, make a rhyme every time. The 600 market, or the 600 sports bike market, there isn't really one in the UK anymore, which is why I think Honda, for example, have stopped production of the CBR 600. So it's quite interesting that they have released that, but then if you're going to release a new 600 in a dying market, why not release it with all the bells and whistles, you know? Because there's no point just bringing out an R6 which has got, you know, new ABS, because it just, you know, there wouldn't be anywhere for it to, you know, for it to sit in the UK market, because they've stopped the CBR, and I think Triumph has stopped their Daytona as well. Now, I'll share some pictures of the R6 if you haven't already seen it, which you probably have. And all the information all the chat I'm talking about now is probably old news. Inline 4, liquid cooled, you know, all the bells and whistles. But the look of it is great. I mean, if you look at the front of it, I mean, it looks aggressive. And there's 2 colours at the moment. There's the blue and the black. So it's got to be blue. But I don't just want to talk about the R6, because I really do like the look of that bike, apart from that exhaust. I think they could have done a little bit of a Ducati thing and just had like a really low hidden exhaust. That thing sticking out the bottom is just ridiculous, but obviously that's to comply with EU4 emissions. But just looking at Yamaha lately, I mean, they've killed it with the MT range. You know, the MT-07, they sold loads of those. The MT-09, they sold loads of those. The MT-10, I mean, that's done really well as far as I know, despite not necessarily being the best in its class. You know, this new R kind of range that they're going to start bringing out with, you know, taking things from the R1, which is the epitome for them. But then I also was looking at their website and looking at some of their retro classics, or classic retro bikes. You know, the 1300, they're bringing out the 900, which they brought out the 900. I don't know what they're called, but I'll put it up. But they seem to have got the marketing and the styling, and they seem to be like killing it as far as I can see. Well, in my opinion, everything about their website is attractive. you know, everything about their range seems to be attractive to me anyway. Whether it's the R6, R1, the MT range, which I had an MT-07 before I had the Triumph, and this classic kind of look, and even their Super Tenere. I'm a big fan of the GS, but that Super Tenere looks really, really nice. Do a Yui. So yeah, guys, that's the Super Tenere even looks like a proper thing, you know. But yeah, I'm really liking the whole thing that Yamaha have got going on. You know, I did hear rumours that the MT range saved Yamaha because they were sort of stuck in a rut and very close to not doing a lot. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the R6. Comment below, and I'll leave you with this.